Hello, I'm Stuart Barker, the ISO 27001 Ninja, and in this tutorial video we're going to go through ISO 27001 clause 7.3 awareness. I'm going to look at giving you the knowledge and the tools to make you ultimately successful when it comes to your ISO 27001 certification, simplify the process for you and show you what it is that you need to do. Before we start, so we understand what the problem is, what the thing is that we're trying to tackle, I'm going to go through the definition for you. Then I'm going to give you the strategies and I'm going to give you the implementation guide to show you how to be successful. So we start off with a little bit of reading, as always. ISO 27001 clause 7.3 awareness. Persons doing work under the organization's control shall be aware of the information security policy, their contribution to the effectiveness of the information security management system, including the benefits of improved information security performance and the implications of not conforming with information security management system requirements. So that is the definition of the standard. Now, when it comes to awareness, awareness is going to be built into the organizational culture. It's going to be built into the overall project, and then it's going to be built into the ongoing management of your information security management system. There are many different ways that you can approach this awareness, and we will look at communication in the next video. We're going to look at 7.4, clause 7.4 communication. But communication forms a big part of awareness. Now, what we need to put in place is we need our information security management policy. We need our information security policy, our high-level information security policy. And underneath that, we need our topic-specific policies. But specifically for this, we need the information security policy. What we're going to do is we're going to follow the other video, the other tutorials on the implementation of that policy, where we're going to distribute that. We're going to put that in a place that is easily accessible. We're going to communicate to people on a regular basis where it is, what it is, how it applies to them. We're going to include that in our training and our training modules, and we're going to include an annual acknowledgement and sign off of that information security policy. Because we're looking at persons under that work under the organization's control, we're also going to ensure that that is shared with, distributed to any contractors, suppliers or third parties that are working with us as well, and embed that in our onboarding processes for those. When it comes to the communicating the effectiveness, communicating the benefits, communicating the non-conformity aspect of that, again, a couple of ways that we can go about that. The first one being in every single policy has within it at the end a policy compliance section. So every time everybody reads one of our policies, they have the compliance section at the end that talks about the consequences of not adhering to that policy. Now, what we need as part of our overall implementation is we need a tie-in and a delivery with our HR teams. We need to ensure that our HR disciplinary processes are aligned with our information security policies and that breaches of those are aligned with the HR, right? Information security isn't going to run its own disciplinary process. We're going to rely on other functions, professionals, processes that exist, but we are going to tie into those. So we're going to communicate that within the policy itself. We're then going to communicate that through regular communication, again, when we look at clause 7.4, and we're going to include that as part of our overall campaigns and our awareness campaigns. Awareness campaigns can take many different forms, right? They can be stand-ups, speeches, presentations delivered in stand-up meetings, town hall meetings, annual meetings, quarterly meetings, team meetings. All the meetings that you have are all opportunities for you to raise awareness of information security. You have formal meetings in place, things like audit committees, board meetings, and then there are formal meetings that form part of ISO 27001 as well, where you will be raising awareness and you will be touching on the topics of the benefits and of the consequences of not following along with information security. So there are lots of ways that we can raise awareness and opportunities for raising awareness with our staff. Finally, I guess as part of that, we also have our annual training. Now, if I was going to say what is the bare minimum I need to get away with for this, the bare minimum that you can get away with for this particular clause is to execute your annual information security training, right? So there is a video guide on an implementation guide on that, where your training actually should continue throughout the year, should be based on risk. You should have modules that address risk, but at least annually you are going to be doing your overall information security awareness training. So you do it when you onboard, you do it annually. That would be the bare minimum evidence that you could show that you comply with this particular clause by showing that you communicated, that you trained people on information security, and ideally that they took a test that could demonstrate their understanding of what it is that they've just read or been taken through. Now, you've seen again my ISO 27001 Ninja top tips are get a tool, right? This is one of the areas where I would encourage you to get a tool. The reason being that they're cost effective and they take care of all of that bureaucracy for you. The distribution of the content, the chasing up of people, the recording of the evidences that they did it. So for me, I would say the bare minimum you need would be an information security training tool. The bare minimum you need to pass this clause will be to put everybody through that training. So think about ISO 27001 clause 7.3 awareness in its wider context. Think about all of the ways in which you can creatively raise awareness around information security above and beyond the templates, the communication plans, the training. What are the other creative ways that you can go about that? And be sure to record evidences that you did it. My name is Stuart Barker. I am the ISO 27001 Ninja. That was ISO 27001 clause 7.3 awareness. And for today, until the next video tutorial, peace out.